As I sometimes don't go to certain stores all over Montreal, I have a hard time sometimes. I don't drive, so I go to these stores once in a blue moon, like literally once a year. Like Cosmics, I go once a year and I spend hundreds of dollars, $300 to $500, $700. And I went to another store not too long ago, about a few weeks ago, and I went to a store called Mark the Comic Hunter. He's all the way pretty far in Montreal. Like for me, it's far because I'm from Verdun, so I have to get off, take the green line. I'm at a certain line, 2 stops. Then I get off a linear Grue. I go to a few stops from where I live. Not 2, I don't remember. Yeah, 2, 3 stops. Then I go, I forget sometimes, small things. Then I get off a linear Grue. Then I take the orange line all the way to another line. It's pretty far. I mean, I stay on the orange line. I get pretty far, probably like about 15, 18 stops. Get off at a certain stop, take the 121, and it brings me all the way to Sauvé and Papineau. It's far. So he's down the stairs. It's a big place, basement. It's like a little maze. He has rooms all over the place. It's really nice. I like it. And while I was looking around, I found some X-rated books for one of my friends. She wants to do a joke to her son's wife-to-be, her daughter-in-law or something like that, or her sister-in-law. I think it's the sister-in-law to be from her brother. And I found this. I also found a poster of a wall scroll of Harley Quinn, and I bought those books for her. I'm never gonna review something like that. It's too dirty. I could be shut down. I'm never gonna do stuff like that. But I was a little bit. She wanted them as a joke. I go, fine, I'll look for them for you. Took me weeks to finally find them, and I found them. This is one of the things I found at that store. Paid $40 for it. Really, really nice. This came out in 2003. It's pretty old now. Yeah, pretty old. And they made Radioactive Man. I saw the comic book guy. They had him for 150. Abu was 50. What's his name? Bartman was 50. And there was one other guy which I didn't pay attention because I didn't really like who he was. Not that I didn't care much for him. I really fell in love with this one. I must have looked at it 2-3 times. Then I go, you know what? Screw it. Let me buy it. I'm gonna regret it if I don't buy it. I'm gonna go back. It's gonna be gone. So I bought it. This is what happened. A lot of people they look at something, they don't buy it. Oh, it's too expensive. $40 for a doll from an episode collectible. I don't want it. And then they go back. Oh man, I should have bought it. I didn't have the money. That's what happens. So me, I always splurge with my Visa, and I pay it every month. I pay as much as I can, a full paycheck, and then I put even tips on it. And sometimes the tips are not that good, and I live on my money, on my tips. Gotta survive, you know. Like I said, my first thing is on my bills, then food, then toys. So this is a pretty sweet deal I found. So it says, The Simpsons, the official Radioactive Man episode collectible. Love the box. I give it a 5 on 5, and yes, I will give something a 1 on 5 when I'm being honest. I love it. I love it because it looks vintage, old school, something like out of the TV show. I think they made Itchy and Scratchy that are pretty rare. I'm gonna read you the back. Now the back. The Simpsons, Radioactive Man. Hold on. Let me just go a little bit here. Episode 7F21. Originally aired the 5th and 9th of 91. Writer Jeff Martin. Director Wes M. Archer. Radioactive Man is the comic book hero of choice among many of the Springfield's boys, including Bart Simpson. When Bart sees issue 1 of Radioactive Man, he decides he must have it. The only problem is that the comic is $100 and he only has $30. After a number of failed attempts to earn money for the comic book, Bart convinced Milhouse and Martin to all pull together money and share in ownership of the comic to tragic results. Very nice. I cannot read the smaller ones. They're so tiny I can't read it. But I'm going to leave it there. And bear with me. I need more new glasses. Beautiful. 2003 from 20th Century Fox, The Simpsons, and 2003 20th Century Film Fox Corporation, all rights reserved. It's beautiful. Literally, it's so easy to open. I'll show you. Has no tape at all. I just don't want to damage the box. Yeah, you know what? It's hard for me. Okay, we'll open it from the bottom. We'll open it from the bottom, and I'll show you the inside of the doll. How the doll looks like. It's literally a doll. It's a plush doll, but it's so beautiful. I had to have it. It's gonna go with my dolls of plush dolls I have of South Park, which I did the review a long time ago. It's stuck now. Okay, comes with a keychain. You see here, 100% official, 100% official The Simpsons merchandise. Hold on, right there. You see. Then it's a pretty nice figure. I love it. It's leather boots, leather gloves, a little bit leather on for the radioactive sign, and on the forehead. Oh yeah, beautiful figure. A toy, plush toy. Yeah, I love stuff like this. It's different. I like it. Oops, almost dropped it there. And it's gonna stay in my collection for a long time. In the future, I'm gonna make myself a museum in 2-3 years from now. Not in Montreal. I'll let you know, everybody, where it's gonna be in Canada. Cheers, my peeps. Stay Simpsons. And you don't see much Simpsons from me, do you? You've seen 2, 3 probably. Stay plastic. Collect for knife.